And here we are back in Aleppo. Now this afternoon Yasser's going to show us around Aleppo, starting at the museum. And Carmel is ready to go. Just listen. It's like that all the time. Again, the courtyard's got a fair collection of antiquities and a lot more of the original Muppets characters. And of course we can't take pictures inside the museum, so it's straight on to Aleppo Citadel. That's the way in over there. We've got to cross that bridge before we can even get to the gate. Now it's worth remarking that this hill is an artificial hill. That citadel up there is built on top of the remains of I don't know how many previous citadels. Now before crossing that bridge that we mentioned over the moat, we've first got to get through this thing on the right here, outer gateway. Having done that, we've got to climb up here towards the main gate. This is bristling with machinations, as you can see, and loopholes through which people are firing at us from all angles. The main works here date from the 13th and 14th century. A closer look, if we need it, at those machinations and loopholes. The entrance will be blocked by two massive steel-lined doors, which Yasser will demonstrate.
Can occupy our country. If they are lucky, they have a chance, but they are unlucky.
Anyhow, if ever we did get through those gates, we find that the passageway in the dark takes at least 6 right-angled turns. All the time people are firing at us and dropping things on us. Not surprisingly, I understand that this castle was never taken by force. Inside, the citadel is a bit of a neglected jumble. There are a couple of old mosques and a bathhouse, of course. When the Mamluks took over, they built a royal palace in the gatehouse. Nothing seems to have happened since, except an arena was built, which we'll come to later. Looking out from the top of the walls, we can see our hotel right in the middle there, and the rest of Aleppo. This modern open-air theatre has been plonked here on top of the rubble very recently. I suppose it's alright. We had a quick tour of the recently restored baths, of course, and then went to have a look at the Mamluk Palace, which has been built inside that giant gateway that we saw, which looks like this from inside the citadel. They do say that you should not miss the opportunity to sit at one of the cafes opposite the citadel. Here you can sit back and appreciate not only the superb architecture of the place, but also the life of the city that goes by its walls. It is said that all of Aleppo will pass by, providing it with a living context that the great Crusader citadels of Syria lack. There are also few nicer places to experience that great lifeline of the Middle East, the coffee house. Now very shortly we'll see Yasser again, this time having a smoke, and the man in the dark glasses in the middle now is our driver Mirwan. Now then, how about these two up here? Don't let the health and safety police see it, for goodness sake. Oh look, there's that nice handsome gentleman again. We're going to spend now a couple of minutes in the souks, and I'm going to try and keep quiet. Apart from saying, no, I still can't read it, mister.
Yes, discount. That's a good. Oh really? 300 discount. 57. Okay.
What's that? 57.
Discount. 6,000 no, 57.
Give it a smile. Some women in the back now.
Yeah, exactly. You can use it also for yourself.
Sorry. Oh, sorry.
Yeah, they do.
And the third, I will take that. The third one. And you are interested to stay with my husband? Maybe next time.
Okay. It does look slightly different, doesn't it? Look?
Yeah. And we've just come back to the castle to get the bus back to the hotel because we're going out to dinner tonight.
How do they work out?
Diana's eye.
One of the providers, one assuming that the encryption of the cycle right.